Hey there everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are here with the combo guide for Pure Infernity Synchro for Genesys format. My recent upload was a deck profile, so be sure to check that for the deck list. In this video we will just do the regular test hands like other combo guide videos, and I will show you all how to combo with the variant with certain hands. I hope you all learn from it. It's a pretty crazy deck. It can end on 3 traps, 2 Infernity names, Arms of Genex, Return 0, Bestial Dispater, and Void Ogre or Crystal Wing, depending on which deck you play against. You rather make Void Ogre or Crystal Wing, if played correctly. So yeah, pretty crazy for Genesys format. And yes, less people play hand traps, so even easier to get through combo. But yeah, I'll just talk about what I'm doing, why I'm doing that, just like regular test hands. So yeah, that will be it for the video. Be sure, if you like what you see, be sure to subscribe and like, because that makes me happy. Thank you all so much for the support. Thank you all so much for the support already by watching this video. Be sure to join the Infernity Discord in the link down into the description. That's pretty much was it. So let's get into the video. I'll do 5 test hands like usual and we'll see what we get and how to combo through certain things, Okay, let's get into the video. All right. Let's first shuffle. Okay, let's see what we get here. We get Wildcat, Upstart Goblin, Return of the Reaper, another Upstart, and a third Upstart. That's pretty crazy. We really have to get a good draw with Upstart here. So we'll start with Upstart, go for Sage, which is pretty great, these two together. Go for another Upstart. Drawn to 0 max, which is insane for extension. Again. Void Apocalypse, yeah, those are pretty great draws. Those are insane. Now just to see what we will do with it. We'll set the Void Apocalypse, set the 0 max, set Return of the Reaper, special Wildcat by discarding the Sage. Sage will trigger, dump out our boy. Then here we will go for Activate Reaper to summon back Archfiend effect. We have 0 max, okay. We will search here for Avenger, because then we can Void Apocalypse, use the effect, dump the Avenger, and we can dump the Necromancer. Where's Necromancer? Yeah, Necromancer. Alright, now we can pretty much combo off here, because we'll synchro these away for Ancient Fairy Dragon. Activate 0 max, because we have 0 cards in hand. We can activate this. Summon back Necromancer. Necromancer effect, are the Archfiend. Archfiend effect. Search out Mirage. Activate Ancient Fairy Dragon to summon. Activate Mirage effect. We can go here for Wildcat. For Avenger. Because then we summon these. Synchro these away into the Bestial Dispater. And then these 3 will make our good goat, 100 Ice Dragon. Activate the effect. Banish the Mirage. Use the effect. Targeting these 2. Archfiend effect to search. Search out your first barrier. Necromancer summoning back Avenger. Then we can go here into XL Synchro Stardust Dragon. Activate the effect. Summon back Sage. Synchro these into Arms of Genex, return 0. You already have a negate for Dark, Wind, Light, which is pretty great. Activate Despater, summoning back Mirage. Go for Mirage. Archery Necromancer. Archery Effect. Search out Barrier. Necromancer for Avenger. This feels so good, right? We haven't even used Launcher yet. Go for another 100 Dice Dragon. Activate the effect. Banish. Effect. Arching Effect. Here we will go for... We already used Reaper. So what we'll go for here is for Launcher. Activate Launcher. Necromancer Effect. Summon back the Sage. Synchro these into Doom Archfiend. Doom Archfiend effect, target the Necromancer to pop. Activate Launcher. For Sage, a Necromancer. Because then here you can make Crystal Wing because it's a synchro as material, or you can go for Void Ogre Dragon. Depends on the deck. Like if you're against Spell Trap heavy deck, you make Void Ogre, and if you're against a monster heavy deck, you make Crystal Wing. And then you'll go for Necromancer Archfiend, of course, and then Archfiend to search out Brick. And then you end on this, like said, the classic end board of 3 traps. Archfiend, Necromancer, both in attack, never go Necromancer in defense, because if Archfiend dies, then your barriers aren't live anymore. This path are for currently a pop, but if the opponent banishes, then we can just, you know, negate. Void Ogre Spell Trap negate, or Crystal Wing for monster negate. And Arms of Genesys for Dark, Wind, Light. So yeah, that basically... So a lot of interaction for Genesys format, and we don't even have EMZs, and we still go off. Hell yeah. Best deck, baby. Alright. Time for next test hand. We have Archfiend, Void Apocalypse, Barrier, Break, and another Barrier. That's surely is crazy. Yeah, that surely is crazy. You would just do normal this, set, and play control. That's what you would do with that hand, because you could go Void Apocalypse, discard any of the trap, dump Stygian, special Archfiend from hand, Archfiend effect, search out Sage, and then synchro those into Doom Archfiend, Sage, dump Conjurer. Yeah, that basically. But I would rather pass on this with the 3 traps. Then next turn, draw Void Apocalypse. You could just, you see what you have to use. Discard the Void Apocalypse. Then I would personally dump the Conjurer here. So you can either beat over stuff and that basically. And see, what happens, what you used here. But yeah, top deck Mirage is pretty nice. So yeah, you would do that with the hand. Just playing control with this hand, which sometimes is just nice. I mean, you have three interruptions where 2 Omni negates. It's pretty great. And not a lot of decks have resource to out that. Alright, time for the 3rd test hand. We have Sage, we have Necromancer, we have Stygian, we have Zero Max. And we have Void Apocalypse, which is pretty okay. That's pretty a-okay if you would ask me, you know. We will start with go for Void Apocalypse, effect, discard the Stygian. We're gonna dump our favorite brick, Harris. Harris will search out our goat. Normal summon the Sage, Stygian for Necromancer, set the Zero Max, go for Sage effect, discard the Archfiend, Necromancer for Archfiend effect, search out the Deacon, activate it, because why not, you know. Go here into Doom Archfiend, Sage Effect to dump. We're gonna dump Avenger. Where's Avenger? I was like, when does Avenger get a lost art, by the way? I mean, I just want I just want a lost art. I just want to play Japanese art. I don't have a Japanese copy yet. Doom Archfiend effect to pop the Necromancer, because then we can go 0 max for Necromancer for effect, summon the Archfiend effect, search Paranoia. Where the hell is Paranoia? There you are. Activate Paranoia, tribute the Necromancer, special summon the Wildcat. Right now in my house I have 2 Wildcats walking around. We're gonna synchro these 2, level 7, into Ancient Fairy Dragon. Go for activate the gun. Summon back Archfiend, Necromancer here. I want to go for Sage, because otherwise Necromancer will... we'll go for Necromancer. My bad. I'm thinking ahead. Archfiend effect. No, we do. See, I'm not stupid. We summon this. Why? Because we want to search Mirage now, so Ancient Fairy Dragon can summon him from the hand. Because then we can... You're gonna synchro these, or we're gonna synchro these. Do you have one graveyard? Oh, Avenger. Now we're gonna synchro these into another Doom Archfiend. Activate effect Mirage. Summon out Archfiend. Summon out... No, go for Wildcat. No, for these. Archfiend effect. Search barrier. Doom Archfiend effect to pop. Synchro into 100 Dice Dragon. Activate the effect. Banish effect. Summon. Archfiend effect. Search Reaper. Activate Necromancer. Summon back the Avenger. Nope. Synchro into another 100 Dice Dragon. Go for activate Reaper to summon back Mirage from Banished. Activate effect. Summon out Sage. Summon out Wildcat. Yeah. Because then we can summon. Then we can get these into this pattern. And then we can get these into XL effect, summon back the Sage. We did the Reaper. And then synchro those into Arms of Genex. Activate 100 Dice Dragon effect, banish the Mirage. Activate effect. Summon back. We have multiple options here. This. We have this pattern still. So yeah, this should be fine. Wait. No, we're just gonna do this. Activate the Archfiend. Search out barrier. Go for Necromancer for Avenger. Synchro into Void Ogre, because you cannot make Crystal Wing there, because the Crystal Wing needs a Synchro Monsters material. Go for this pattern, summon Mirage effect. Summon out Doom Archfiend and regular Archfiend, of course. So Archfiend, Doom Archfiend, effect Archfiend. Search your final trap. And then we ended on the classic end board again. This time with Doom Archfiend, yeah, you know. Cool card. it still sucks. Like, why does Doom Archfiend... Doom Archfiend is generic for some reason, because, like, I have an English copy somewhere here. 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 Doom Archfiend. It's a generic card that just requires 1 tuner, 1 plus 1 non-tuner monsters. And its effect is soft once per turn, target 1 face-up card on field, negates effect, then destroy it. And if you have no cards, you have to destroy it. And its other effect, like it makes Dark Dragon Synchros do, gets double battles on monsters. And that this card does double damage if it has no cards in hand. I don't get why just not make this 1 Infernity tuner plus 1 non-tuner Infernity monsters, because then it could have been a quick effect, you know. Just saying. Why should it have been generic? I mean, all of our cards require 1, like if you want to count, like you know, Void Ogre and 100 Ice Dragon as our cards, they are, you can't argue with that. They all require Dark Tuner, and 100 Ice even requires non-tuner Fiend monster, so I don't get why it doesn't have that restriction, so it could be made into a generic card. But I don't know what they were cooking with this. Phantom Rage Wave disappoints me so much, but yeah. Nevertheless, look at this school board. We have Arms of Genesys for Dark, for sure. Wind, Light, Dark, Wind, Light. And that's pretty much... Dark and Light is basically every attribute. And if you're up against Speed Droid or something, you are in a good, good spot. But yeah, let's get into the 4th test hand. Alright, 4th test hand. Thank you all so much, Oro. Thank you all so much already for... being this far in the video. Thank you so much for your support. What is y'all favorite animal? Like, give me a reason why, you know. Let me know in the comments. Animals are cool. I don't know what mine is. Like, basic answer would be a cat, but because I have cats. But I have always been referred to as a polar bear because I'm tall and white. But yeah, I don't know. There are so many cool animals. This is dragged down, by the way. Alright, this surely is something. This is something. We will set the launcher for sure though. We're gonna set 1 drag down. Activate the drag down here. A good player would choose the Sage. Necromancer. Normal summon the Necromancer, go to defense. Go for another drag down. You have to choose Conjurer. Alrighty. We draw into Reaper, which is okay. Go here for Necromancer for Sage and Conjurer to summon. Synchro. You can make a Synchro 5. But we're gonna make an 8 instead. Synchro here into a level 8. I want to do 100 dice, so you only have Necromancer here. We're just gonna go for XL Synchro Stardust. Then we'll go Chainlink 1 Sage, Chainlink 2... Wait, does it... Okay, yeah, okay. Chainlink to this, and Sage will still dump, because it doesn't say it has to be in the graveyard. Dump the Archfiend. Oops. Then we can synchro these into this pattern. Then we'll go for activate the launcher, launcher effect. Summon. Archfiend effect. Wait. Sage first, because then we can go here and then Archfiend. To search out Paranoia. Where's Paranoia? There. Paranoia to tribute Necromancer to summon the cat. Synchro into Ancient Fairy Dragon. Return of the Reaper. Go for Archfiend. Archfiend effect. Search out Mirage. Where you at? You good boy. Top deck. Ancient Fairy to summon. Synchro to 100 Ice Dragon. Go for Mirage. For Do you want to go, cat? Probably just these. Archfiend effect. Search a barrier. Synchro. Doom Archfiend. 100 Dice Dragon effect. Banish Mirage. Go for... Oh, by the way, I have to do banished here. Activate... Oh, why is Doom Archfiend in the graveyard? 100 Dice Dragon effect. Summon back these two. Archfiend effect. Search. Break. Synchro again. Into level 10, so Arms of Genesys. Effect Dispater, summon back Mirage. Doom Archfiend to pop. Mirage effect. Summon. Archfiend effect. Search barrier. Then these can make Crystal Wing or Void Ogre. Like you could make another 100 Dice Banish Mirage again, but that wouldn't really add anything, basically. So you end on this. So standard end board, you just missed one Infernity on board, but our hand was pretty tricky, but we still get to it because, you know, like I said, this deck is a puzzle, and that's one of my favorite aspects about Infernity. So you really have to think good about your plays. But yeah, this is a pretty solid board. Let's get into the last test time. Oh, final test time. You didn't see that. Oh, see, we do it again. Okay. Oh. Upstart, Mirage, Zero Max, Sage, Salamander. Okay. Upstart, drag down into the grave. Normal summon. Set. No, we're not gonna use drag down here. Salamander. Special summon itself. Discard the Sage. Sage effect. Dump the Archfiend. Mirage. Archfiend effect. We have Zero Max. Search launcher here. Activate Synchro. Doom Archfiend. I kind of want to keep Salamander on board just to see what we can do with it. Zero Max. Go for Sage. Synchro Summon. 100 Dice Dragon. Effect. Banish Mirage. Effect. Summon. Archfiend effect to search. Search. Necromancer. Launcher discard. Synchro. Doom Archfiend. Launcher. Oh. These. Archfiend effect. Search. Search. What are we gonna search here? Reaper. Yeah, Reaper. Necromancer. For Sage. Poes. Hello. What are we gonna do here? Probably our goat. let's see. We can. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. This. You have Reaper. Let's go for Wolf Riot. Then we'll go for Reaper. Summon back the Mirage. Mirage effect. Summon. Archene effect. Drag down, yeah. Search. Doom Archene pop. Synchro away. That's by the way an effect. I have to keep track of my effects. We're already on 2, if I'm correct. 100 eyes. 100 eyes effect. Banish the Mirage. Activate the effect. I know it's another effect. What do we have here? Barrier. Drag down. These, I think. Yay. Probably. Then we are going to pop this here with Doom Archfiend. I don't feel the need for it. Synchro into 8, into XL effect. I think we're on 4,000 now. 4,000. 5 by 3 is, yeah, 4,000. Okay. So you don't have to keep getting track of it again. Synchro. Into Bestial Dispater. Dispater effect, summon back the Mirage effect. Could go. No, we already used Reaper. So yeah, that won't really add anything. So, wait, Necromancer. More Infernity names. Archfiend effect. Search out Barrier. And then Necromancer to summon back Doom Archfiend. And then we have a card that says Tribute this card. And then shuffle all monsters your opponent controls back into the deck. We got Dispater. We have 2 barriers, which are 2 Omnis. We have a drag down for upcoming turn, but yeah. And we just have a lot of big bodies. I don't know if I could have done this better. Maybe. I don't know. Like set puzzle, and this is also new format for me. So this is probably what I would have done in an actual match with that hand. But yeah, that pretty much was it. For the video, if you guys want more test hands, let me know in the comments down below, but I'll make replays first, so I will just do a big video with all kinds of replays, me playing versus other decks. In Genesys format, I'm currently grinding the DB rating ladder for Genesys format, so, you know, I already have a couple of cool replays ready for you all. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope this really helped and gave you more insights about the deck. Yeah, thank you all so much for the support. It really means a lot. If my girlfriend is watching this, I love you. Today is our 1-year anniversary. Just small thing in between. But yeah, really big for us. I'm really happy. So yeah, that basically, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for the support. You are the best. And yeah, that was it for the video. Thank you all so much for watching again. Infernity best deck, Infernity for life in every format, guys. Hell yeah, we will always make it work. Have a great day, everyone, and see you all in the next one.